Hi, this is Tim with smallscalerc.com and rcnoob.com, and here's a little bit of an update on my little ambush project, my 4x4 Jeep. If you remember earlier in the year, I had bought this new body that they released. It's a Jeep Wrangler body, two-door, really fun looking. I wanted something to just, change up the look of my ambush. I love the classic original look of the ambush, but I wanted to go and do something a little bit different. So when Pro-Line released this body, I had to place an order for one. And if you remember back that original video, I kind of was kicking around some ideas of what I was going to do with it. I was thinking about going orange and gunmetal gray on the details and some of the accent points. Well, as you can tell, I changed things up a little bit. As it turns out, there's not a lot of room to move and maneuver and tape underneath the body. So with that, I had to pick one color, decided to go with one color. And that one color, after I played around with them a little bit, was gunmetal gray. I don't know if it picks up in the video very well, but when this thing is outdoors, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really love how this vehicle looks in the sunlight, and it just has a really fun, kind of tough look to it. So I went gunmetal gray. After spray painting everything gunmetal gray, I decided that it still needed something more. So first thing I added was this decal up front. You see quite a few Jeeps rocking that to reduce hood glare. Another item that I added were these little rocker panel side steps. 3D printed those and screwed those on. We'll remove the body for a moment and give you a look at that. I do have a driver. Again, the head was 3D printed and screwed on underneath. Everything, the whole process was honestly a little bit more work than I had expected, but it wasn't bad. All of the decals you see here, the headlights, the grille inserts, that, door handles, all the decals had to be hand cut out. Surprisingly, I was able to do a decent job with scissors. After I got that and the body trimmed and everything pretty much set up, I had to do some additional adjustments. I had to notch out the back a little bit to get it to sit a little bit lower and sit properly against the Ambush 4x4 rear bumper. Give you a look underneath, see how everything is set up there. The internal or the interior panel is just Velcroed in. Two pieces of Velcro up here, two on the sides. Really easy to do. I did back everything with a primer, but as you can see, it's starting to rub off a little bit. All I did was primer gray on the interior to set it off from the exterior of the machine. Here's a closer look at the interior details. You can see even more decals that had to be cut out. I still have a little bit of detail work to do on the interior, but I'm not planning on doing much. I may 3D print a couple pieces and attach them back here, just to give it a little extra scale goodness. I am noticing a few spots where my coverage didn't quite hit everything, and I do see a spot in the passenger seat where the primer is starting to rub off. So we'll deal with that. But, all in all, it was a fun little process to do. I haven't painted many RC bodies, and this is my first small scale body that I've ever, detailed and painted. But all in all, I think everything turned out really well. I am by no means done with this project. After seeing how well those 3D printed side steps looked, I am looking at doing some more 3D printed components and pieces on there. In fact, I can give you a little sneak peek of something I'm working on. I'm just trying to get the details nailed down. All right, while it's still in the planning phases, this is where I'm leaning towards going with a few more 3D printed accessories. It's a little roof rack, very basic. And I've got those screws on the side. Just a matter of finding out how I want to bolt this in and mount it. I don't necessarily want to drill or ream more holes in the body than I have to. I did ream some holes in the bottom to get those side steps in place. But if I don't want to run this roof rack all the time, I don't want holes up here. So it's a work in progress, but I think it looks really fun. It looks cool. I shouldn't add a lot of weight to it, if anything. The kayaks are very, very lightweight. but it adds something to the vehicle. And then looking at it, you know, I do want to do a few details around the windows just to set those off a bit. And I may do some more armor around the vehicle as well. So it's coming together. It's by no means is it done. It's a fun body. You know, if you've got an ambush 4x4, you're looking to do something different with it. You know, of course, there are other options that you can go and other body styles that you can, you know, adjust. You can find a 1/25th scale toy truck or vehicle like that and slap the body on with a few modifications. But, you know, for something from Pro-Line to have them supporting this model, this is a great little option. So with that, that's my kind of update on my Jeep Ambush 4x4 project. Look for more information on this body at smallscalerc.com, and I'll have more videos on this model and this project as I continue with it down the road. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up or a like. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. I'll have more videos on this little machine and much, much more as the year rolls on. So thank you very much for checking the video out. Until next time, keep your batteries charged up, keep your nitro topped off, and keep enjoying the hobby of RC.